internet. Good internet. Good evening, everybody. Oh, it's a bit dark. May we please put the light on? Thank you. That was my camera crew. How are we all doing? I hope we're all keeping well. Apologies for the delay. I've just got back from a cycle. As you can see, I'm very disorganized. Anna's just sorted me out. I've stretched half of my body. The other half is to be stretched. The hat is wonky because we got rained on yesterday and had to protect the hat. But that's my life. How about you? Anyway, no, I'm feeling really pleased. Just got back from 61 miler again. It was good. I started getting stomach cramps quite like 45 miles in, I think it was. But I think, to be honest, it was probably just gas. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I don't think that's oversharing. Because I was in that hunched up position and just really tricky. And it, like, obviously I wear a the back support thing, so it just the movement doesn't really happen. So it got really uncomfortable, and I'm feeling it here. Really pleased with the general fitness of it all. Didn't really mind it. And that was beans. And that was so the second time I've done that route now. Over 1,500 meters of ascent, which I feel really pleased with as well. Yeah, just generally quite happy with it. Anna met me at sort of 54 miles in, 55 miles in, which is really nice. She cycled out, so we just cycled back together. Really nice day today. Talking about you guys, certainly in the UK, it's just been miserable weather. Very stormy, and we had thunder and lightning yesterday, hence us being caught out in the rain and hat being a bit wonky. But that's that. So, geez, I want to try and keep this short because I haven't eaten yet and I haven't finished stretching and I definitely haven't drunk. But last week, I finished the cycle, I ate food and all that jazz, the same distance. And in the night, I ended up being sick. So that was not ideal. Probably put down to dehydration. So I'm really trying to get on the liquid side of things. I drank four bottles whilst I was out, which is still not enough, quite frankly. But yeah, I bought Lucozade and that went down quite nicely, actually. Yeah, but basically, we have less than a week to go now. This time next week, tomorrow, will be the day that we start this thing. We'll be in Scotland. So it's really real and just buzzing. Really, I don't look like it, but I am buzzing for it. So basically, I just wanted to use today to sort of talk a little bit about the training side of things, how everything's been going, about fueling and all of that sort of stuff. So if you have any questions, please pop it on the side, but in capital letters, and I'll be able to see it because I'm going to try not to look at the side. And I'll just have a chat for 5 minutes really about about where we're up to. So basically, I feel good. I feel pleased with how the last week has gone. I haven't really done too many big cycles, but other than last Sunday and this Sunday. But the bits in between sort of been around 20, 30 miles. I think I did I do 38? Was that this week? They're all blending into one, quite frankly. But yeah, it's just been good. So the bike went to the bike shop, Bicycle Shack in Burnham. They sorted the bike. Like pretty much the only thing that remains from the old bike is the frame, which is now clean and beautifully shiny. Not going to stay that way, unfortunately. Yep. So they changed the bottom bracket. They changed the cassettes. They changed the chain. They changed the tires. They changed the inner tubes. So I got self-sealing inner tubes. They changed one of the gear cables to steel one. So yeah, it's pretty big changes, but it feels fluid. There's still a couple more things to sort out, I think, that just are not quite running perfectly, but I'm feeling quite happy with it so far. And I can really feel the difference, like just being able to actually change gear and not have my chain come off. My old chain was so worn. The whole thing was so worn. It was just like, it's tough going, quite frankly. So pleased with that. And on today's ride, really focused on fueling and hydration. As I said, I've drunk a bit more today. I had my 2 wraps. It's a wrap. A little bit of a flapjack, which I will consume the in a minute. And a milk boller. What else did I eat? I think that's about it. Oh, no, Anna arrived and had some tuck biscuits. Thumbs up if you like tuck biscuits. So that's that. And then sort of the weeks previously, obviously, I've had the week where I've really sort of struggled and it's been very tricky. to get myself up and going, and that seems to have passed a little bit. I think that was just really tricky with the umming and ahhing as to whether we were going to go ahead this year or not. Obviously we are now. We are going ahead. And then really, you know, also just work-wise, it's been a lot of editing at the moment. We are looking to get the Malavig out. I hope it's not going to be tomorrow now, but in a couple of days' time, which is really, really important that we do that. Really excited to do that. It's just proving difficult because technology is not playing ball and time is just so ridiculous. And we have to put caps on things because literally just open your laptop up and that's it. Like that, you just, there goes like 16 hours if you let it, you know. But we've just started reaching out to radio contacts. So if you have any media outreach that you know of, please, please, please either pass on our details or encourage us to get in touch, because we really want to start to look at media coverage for Abbie Bikes Britain now. And just really pleased with, you know, the general whittling down of what we're doing. So obviously a 3-part film series. It's all going to go on YouTube. We're pretty much self-funding the entire way, or crowdfunding wherever, and self-funding. Van is all paid for. The production company is paid for. And we are just now buying all of the food. And Anna has been an absolute legend and bought some really good cycling bibs off eBay. And she's sitting right here, but is busy. But I'm just going to say this very subtly so that she can hear. So can you. That actually, I think she needs to find some more of these Castelli rods, because she's right. They're definitely very good. She's like, yes, I knew that. So I got 2 of them. I probably could go for a medium because they're quite, but it does the job. Also, that's very fun to do. Yeah, so I'm really enjoying the cycling shorts. I'm not really struggling too much for saddle sores, which is really nice. I've adjusted, we've got a new saddle a couple of weeks ago, again from the Bicycle Shack. I sort of adjusted it so it's tilting quite far down. And it probably seems, well, they said it was a bit bizarre, but it feels very good. Like it feels fine. I haven't struggled with saddle sores for quite a bit now. And I've done, you know, a fair old mileage, so that's decent. I feel like I'm getting on top of my stretching routine afterwards. The warming up is a bit random. I said to Anna this morning, like, I have to warm up. What should I do? Just do a few star jumps. Like, you wouldn't believe I'm a PT, really. Back in the days. But yeah, the warming up, I need to really figure out a warm-up routine. So I might just in this next, it's not even a week. Next 5 days, just try and pull something together and write it down that I can follow. Because what I'm really learning is I just have to turn my brain off. It's really tricky, like I'm feeling the low blood sugar. It's just like draining out of me. The words, now you're starting to experience what this is like, what Anna has to do if she's brought me flapjack. Sorry, I've like literally 10 minutes ago just got in the door and we got fascinated by a baby wren, so it didn't happen. I just need to eat this, bear with me. Before I stop waffling about random things, this is what we're giving away today. Woo! This is an Osmo Action camera, so you can film stuff with it. We used it for most of our trip actually last year. It's not quite as straight out the packet as a GoPro, I would say, but much less glitches and generally a very good camera. I know Ian Cooper will testify to the fact that DJIs are the way forward. Flapjack. Thumbs up if you like flapjack. So you're going to be drawing the names for that. Anna's just finishing up the names. So if you're new here, apologies for the randomness. But the way you can be in with winning this is it's all going on, man. Welcome to our table. Is basically you can donate. So we're asking people to donate £15 to the project via GoFundMe or via PayPal, and you'll be entered into the draw. If you put your name more than once, you'll be entered twice. If you put it in twice. If you enter it thrice, you'll be entered 3 times for £15. So just because I think there are a few new folk here, I'm going to share the link. There's our GoFundMe and PayPal, this special fancy link thing. which you can click as well. If that doesn't work, if you can't click it, just copy and paste into your browser and that should work absolutely fine. So I'll waffle on for another few minutes just in case anybody else wants to jump on the bandwagon there, be entered in for the draw. But basically, as I say, I'm going to be giving this away next week. The live session's not going to be on a Sunday because we will be in the throes of getting ready. So we're probably going to do it on Friday night. And we are looking to do structured live sessions every single week throughout the duration of Abbie Bikes Britain. But I think the really important thing is that we make sure they actually fit. I'm sort of thinking the Friday night is still a good time. We have found that actually doing the Sunday nights has not had the same engagement as the Friday evenings. So we're probably going to shift it back to Friday. And somebody pointed out a really good point the other day was actually, you know, for those in the sort of eastern part of the world, the morning is a good time for us to be doing a live session because that's everybody else's afternoon. So we'll look into that as well. I think the key thing is, though, we have to obviously prioritize keeping on with the project. But the goal really is to just keep it as accessible and wide as possible. And basically, you know, it will be a lot more structured. I think what we're going to do, or what I'm going to do, is write down like a few key questions so that every week I can answer, like how, you know, what's been a highlight, what's been a low light, what's been a high, what's been a low, what's been, you know, the most exciting point, what's a cool story I've got, that sort of thing, so that can sort of run you through that, run through just the way the project's going. And of course, we're going to be storing it as much as possible through social media. So please follow along there. But I think we are we getting to the point of doing a draw? We are getting to the point of doing a draw. Yep, cool, great. Anna has just been catching up on the names. So then, my dear friends, can I just eat a bit more flapjack? Is that allowed? Didn't think you'd tune in and watch me flapjack today, did you? No, nor did I. Should be fair. All right, where's the name pop? Thank you very much. In here, we have, oops, that person's keen. All the names of all the people who have donated so far to the project. Really, really grateful. Every single one of you has donated. And we want to find a way to say thank you to everybody. Right now, we don't have the time to think about that, but we will have the time when we're on the road. So, just going to spill the beans. Sorry, guys. But we're just trying to make an escape right now. So, let's have a look. Can the hand pick a name? Yeah, the hand is here. Hooray! Oh, nice pink fingers. That means I can eat flapjack. So the hand is picking the winner now. You can see that my hands are occupied. What we should pick. Who is it? Thank you very much, hand. Lovely to see you, as always. I love how everyone knows who the hand is. Oh, try not to cough. Carrie Garzic. Congratulations, Carrie. You've won yourself a DJI. Very, very, very grateful for your donation. Sorry about flapjack, people. But I really hope that this can open doors to film production to you. Thank you so much. And to all of you guys, big hugs. Really, really appreciate the support. It's all going to what we believe is obviously a solid cause. Genuinely trying to make a positive difference in the world, in a flipping challenging world right now, let's just be honest. So grateful for this opportunity. You guys are helping make this possible. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I think that is a wrap, people. I need to finish stretching and finish the flapjack. Priorities, flapjack, then stretching. Have a shower and wrap up this evening. Actually have some more work to do. But really grateful for you guys following along. Please, please, please share our project as far and wide as you possibly can. Really, it's not happening. We really are trying to reach as many people as possible. If you want, why? If you want to get in touch, the hand is back. Thank you, hand. Jeez. Oh, that is sad liquid. If you want to get in touch, please email us at info@spendmoretimeinthewild.co.uk, and we'll endeavour to get back to you as soon as we can. Please bear with us because it's full on at the moment, but appreciate your support. Thanks for being here. I won't choke, don't worry. I will breathe now. Until next time, stay wild. We'll see you next week. Bye, guys.